Hello friends, Nick from Nick's Game Room bringing you a brand new exclusive review. Well, it's not really exclusive, you can find this review anywhere. Like you read in the title, this is going to be on the Game Boy Micro. Now the reason why I chose to do a review on this console is because on March 25th, the Nintendo 3DS will be released, which is Nintendo's newest handheld. And, you know, I figured I'd do this because last year was Mario's 25th birthday, or anniversary, and this actually was Mario's 20th anniversary and birthday Game Boy. This was released in 2005, I believe, right when the Nintendo DS came out. And if you look at it, it's really an awkward time when this portable came out, because you know every gamer who loved Nintendo portables was saying, hey, you know what, the DS is coming out, let's just scrap this. And plus, this little thing was $100. That's how much the GameCube was. So no, but it failed commercially, and actually that's pretty good. These are kind of rare now, kind of, sort of. And they go for some pretty good bucks online. I unfortunately don't have the box anymore. But yeah, that sucks. That's life. So let's take a look at the console itself. On the front here, you have of course, your D-pad. A very nice D-pad. You know, Nintendo always does good stuff. Your small screen, which I'll get to that in a minute. The smaller screen doesn't mean that it's horrible. And the A and the B buttons. Basics. Then here you got your start and your select, of course. On the top here you've got your L and R buttons, followed by your charging jack. And your power switch here, and your earphone jack. On the back here it says Nintendo Game Boy Micro. There you go. And now this also does, if you're wondering, it does play Nintendo Game Boy Advance cards. So, one thing about this that I think is another reason why it failed was, unlike the Game Boy Advance, this does not play, this is not backwards compatible, which means you can't play Game Boy or Game Boy Color games on here, which is really unfortunate. And the reason for that is, due to the size of it, they didn't put the little chip that's in the Game Boy Advance that would allow it to be backwards compatible. So this is straightforward just for the Game Boy Advance. Also, on another negative note, this also doesn't work with the GameCube. You know that little adapter that you can use for some Nintendo games? One that comes to mind is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. You won't be able to use that on here, so it's really, really one-dimensional. So I'm going to show you a little gameplay footage here. Let me swerve this around here. Jeez. Excuse me. Okay. Sorry about this. Alright, so, one negative thing I will say about it is that the, speakers, if you see where they are, is positioned right under the B button, which means that it could really get muffled. So, here we go. We're gonna, and just to show you, it has the same startup as the Game Boy Advanced. Yes, autofocused. Great. So, okay. Always do that for good luck. And here we go. Daredevil is also the favorite Game Boy Advance game of all time for me, because it's just an awesome beat 'em up, and I love the movie. So naturally, I'll just pick this. Now, also one thing about the Game Boy Micro is that you also you also can adjust the brightness of the console. And let me just show you. You hold the R button down, and here's the volume rocker. I failed to show that. But yeah, that's how you do it. Autofocus. It's not going to autofocus. Yeah! Pretty good. I always wondered about this Daredevil game, though. The console version was scrapped, so I don't know. Kind of find it weird they'd release it in America. Or I mean, for the Game Boy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Ah, Jesus! Stay down. Jeez, bastard. Push the L button in this game to find secrets. The tiny screen, if you're wondering, doesn't really mess the game up. Actually, lets it have a little bit more detail, a little bit more color to it, and of course it's more brighter. So that's very nice. Get Biff. Hey, they sing Back to the Future. And some random stage is clear. So yeah, you can tell that this definitely isn't really a big difference when compared to the Game Boy Advance. This is you know, you can find it. I've seen it online for 50, maybe to $100 being the highest, especially with the box, and it'll go very high if you haven't unboxed it, or if it has been opened, if it comes with the box and the instruction manuals. Also, one other thing before I go that I need to show you is that the Game Boy Micro had interchangeable face plates. You could take, I've seen people do it with a DS stylus in these two holes here, or you can do it with a toothpick. Release it, which I just use my fingers. Might damage it, but I don't feel like getting up. It just easily comes out. What? Wasting time here. Yeah, it's not wanting to come off, but yeah, this has been the Game Boy Micro, and for all of you who's going to get the Game Boy, sorry, the Nintendo 3DS next Thursday, I hope you enjoy it, and when I do get it, I will do an unboxing and my own review. So, see you later, guys.